ソゲキング。あの旗、撃ち抜け。
了解。あっ視察ファイヤーバードスタ
ー。まさか。
8 pirates versus the most powerful government in the world. No army, no allies, no plan. Every onlooker called it insanity. But here's the uncomfortable part. He never hesitated. Because for Luffy, odds don't enter the calculation. What looks like recklessness from the outside is conviction from the inside. And the difference between a fool and a legend is whether they were right about what was worth fighting for.
満たしとかねえと CP9 と戦えねえ。お、あの辺休日っぽいな。
俺は噂が大好きおとなしの袋。
Normal people see numbers, power rankings, probability. Luffy sees one thing.
もし本当に少しだけ望みを言っていいのなら私は生きたい。
That's it. She wants to live. He doesn't calculate the world's government. He calculates whether she's worth fighting for. For Luffy, the math ends there. When your values are unclear, you calculate odds. When your values are clear, you calculate commitment. They think he doesn't understand the scale. They think he's naive. But Luffy isn't ignoring the odds. He's rejecting their relevance. Because when you fight based on conviction instead of calculation, there's no safety net.
ごく普通のスーパーヒーローなのだから。
And if you're wrong, everyone pays for it.
正義役命により速やかに始末せよ。本部大佐っつったらあの煙野郎スモーカーと同じクラスじゃねえか。あのレベルがあんなに。
Think about this from the outside. One pirate crew, 8 people, declaring war on the strongest government in the world. That's not brave. That's suicidal.
それもそうだな。でもなんでか今はさっぱり負ける気がしねえ。
Recklessness ignores consequences. It assumes things will work out. It's emotional, impulsive, blind. That's what it looks like. He doesn't panic. He doesn't hesitate. He commits. And then he adapts. Recklessness is ego without awareness. Conviction is clarity with full awareness. Luffy knows he might lose. He's just already decided that it's worth it. That's not blindness. That's alignment. History doesn't remember the odds they faced. It remembers what they chose to protect. If Enies Lobby fails, he's an idiot who doomed his crew. If it succeeds, he's a man who rewrote history. Most people ask one question before they act. Can I win? They measure odds. They calculate survival. They hedge. Luffy doesn't calculate odds. He calculates alignment. Is this worth fighting for? And once that answer is yes, the numbers don't matter. When someone removes probability from the equation, everyone else panics. Because we're trained to survive. Luffy isn't playing to survive. He's playing to stay himself. Most people think conviction means certainty. That you know how it ends. That you've already seen the outcome. But Luffy doesn't know how it ends. He just knows what he'd lose if he stopped. That's a different kind of fuel. When your values are clear enough, the outcome stops being the point. Win or lose, you've already decided who you are. And that's why he doesn't look reckless. He looks certain. This could have ended everything. 8 pirates against the world government. He didn't have a backup plan. He had a line, and he refused to let it move.
おいルビー助かったあり
ルフィ、それにみんな、ありがとう。
Most people won't take that kind of risk. Those who do are running from something. Fear of failure. Fear of being average. Fear of disapproval. Luffy isn't running from anything. He's moving towards someone. That's not the same thing. And the difference is everything. Both look identical from the outside. Only one looked inevitable in hindsight. The difference isn't courage. It isn't skill. It's whether the thing you're fighting for is bigger than your need to survive it. Luffy wasn't trying to be a legend. He was trying to keep a promise. The legend part was just something that happened. Luffy wasn't confident because the odds were good. He was confident because the choice was clear. When your values are clear, fear doesn't disappear. It just stops making the decisions. Everyone else was asking, can we win? Luffy was asking, is this worth it? And once he answered that, the numbers didn't matter. Confidence isn't believing you'll win. It's deciding something matters more than losing. And when someone lives like that, you don't call them reckless. You follow them. If you want to know which anime archetype you operate from under pressure, I built a free anime character archetype assessment. Find out what drives your decisions when the stakes are real. Links in the description. From the outside, conviction looks like insanity. Until it works. Till next time, crew. Under the glow of stars, we forge our future together. Captain Gio Bravo, signing off. Peace.